I think one of the unfortunate side effects of Cartesian substance dualism, in which the material body is regarded as extended and kind of fallen, and the insubstantial, immaterial mind or soul in Cartesian terms is regarded as unextended, is to do with this notion of extension and the concept of the non-extended. Because I think what's happening there is it's buying into a kind of mythology of space which is Newtonian, in which space is the emptiness in which events take place, and the events that take place and the objects that arise in that emptiness are radically different from the emptiness. They're, the universe, if you like, the empty space of the universe is the stage on which the actors perform. It's the blank page in which the writing is inscribed. But they're very, very different. And there's a kind of strange, I think, defeating analogue between the binary between space and matter, or the binary distinction, I suppose I should say, between space and matter in Newtonian terms, and the similar binary between the extended and the unextended in Cartesian substance dualism. I think one of the things it does is that sort of strange correspondence does, is that it does a number of things. First off, it depersonalizes space or something, or de-identifies space, or it renders space immaterial, so that any entity which extends into space, objects, matter, are kind of actually that's not it. This is one of those slippery set of ideas that I'm really having trouble getting hold of and doing things with. But let me see if I can replay that again. There's something to do with the extended and the unextended, and its relationship or its correspondence to materiality and the emptiness of Newtonian space. Where I'd like to get to with this, I don't know if I can get there or not, is an understanding of matter and space in which there is no distinction, in which space is a kind of fourth state of matter or something like that, or else I guess that's all I can say about that really, in which space itself is material, and that's it really. There is just stuff, and space is as much stuff as the solids and liquids and gases that I'm surrounded by right now. I think I've got some really noisy gases blowing past the microphone in this camera, so all of this might be inaudible. I'll walk over here so I can find a quieter place. So if that binary is allowed to collapse between space and matter, does it have an effect on that other binary, the substance dualism of Descartes? I think it does. For me it does. Because extension seems to have something of the emptiness of space about it, and by denying the quality of extension to the immaterial mind or the immaterial soul, we're depriving it of a relationship to space. There's a kind of it seems to get into a kind of endless loop. There seems to be a regression there, where we look to matter as the source of mind, or as the source of soul, or as the temple of mind, or something like that, the container of mind. But when we go there, it's always empty. And the reason why it's always empty is because space is nothing in that formulation. Extension in space is nothing. There's no such thing as space is just emptiness. Whereas I think if space is given some of the qualities of, I'm heading towards panpsychism here, I can just feel it. Okay, I'll just go with it and see what happens. If space is given some of the qualities of stuff, and we allow that analogy to move over, so stuff is given some of the qualities of mind, Shiva is given some of the qualities of Shakti, the light is given some of the qualities of the dark, then maybe, just maybe, that substance dualism starts to collapse into a kind of dazzling darkness, or a holy divine union, or a naturalistic approach, something like that, or a panpsychism.